Should I ask my boyfriend of 8 years for a break after realizing I feel more like his mom than his partner? I'm 32, my boyfriend is 43, and we've been together for almost 8 years. We met at work, and even though we've always kept our own homes and finances, our relationship has been solid for the most part. But right now, on our third annual foreign holiday together, I'm questioning whether this relationship still makes sense for me. We both work hard, both in well-paying jobs, and these holidays are the one time of year we can really relax. But yet again, he refused to wear sunscreen on day one because he doesn't like the way it feels on his skin. Predictably, he got badly burnt. Within 48 hours, he was in a miserable state and basically confined to the hotel room for a whole day. I went out on my own in the heat, navigated Spanish, climbed hills, and bought everything he needed: aloe vera, after sun, antihistamines, painkillers. I tried to sympathize, but I was frustrated. This is the third year in a row he's done this exact same thing, and he only takes the meds if I beg him to. I can't help but think, if he's this stubborn now, what's he going to be like in 20 or 30 years? I work in healthcare and I see so many older men who refuse to take their medications, even when it's critical. I don't want to spend my future fighting the same pointless battles. This trip just highlighted other issues we've been avoiding. For years, I hinted that I wanted us to buy a place together. He never made any effort to improve his current house for sale, so I ended up buying my own property. Since we're not married and he wasn't making strides to build something together, it felt safer to invest in myself than tie my finances to his mortgage. I don't regret it, but it was a wake-up call. Then there are the smaller things that add up. When I asked him to come with me to IKEA after I moved, he acted like it was a huge burden. When I suggested bringing board games to play with my family, something he's obsessed with, he brushed it off. He huffs and puffs quietly when we're with my friends, who are younger and livelier, while I put on a smile and engage with his older, quieter circle, who we see far more often. He'll happily pet sit or help his own friends, but when it comes to supporting me or mine, it feels like a chore. Lately, I feel more like his mother than his partner. I organize, plan, make sure everything gets done, while he resists or sulks. That dynamic is exhausting, especially since I'm 11 years younger. I'm not blind to my own flaws. In the early years of our relationship, there were 2 bad drunken nights where I was horrible to him, and I deeply regret that. I've apologized, we talked it through, and it hasn't happened again in over 3 years. I also have social anxiety, which makes me quieter with his friends. He's been patient with me in those moments, and I appreciate that. But I've worked on myself, learned, and improved. Still, I can't ignore how I'm feeling now. I don't enjoy his company the way I used to. I find myself dreading the future instead of looking forward to it. I don't want to ruin the rest of his holiday, but when we get home, I feel like I need to ask for a break. I don't know if that's irrational or just realistic after 8 years together. So my question is, after nearly a decade together, is it worth asking for a break?